It's Week 14 of the NFL. And at center stage, it's the Raiders' leader at quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Raiders and the Broncos. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Denver Broncos. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game...
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground, a running back. Taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first. First carry for Peyton Barber. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. D. Ford, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Back to throw. Bledsoe. And that one complete downfield to Allen. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. 45 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go for a touchdown. But the runs...
And that is caught! Touchdown, Raiders! Randy Moss, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Elway. And he can't escape, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Now it's Elway. pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. It's Davis on the counter. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. The big loss on 1st down leads to a tricky 2nd down. 18 yards to go. And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Elway. And that will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 3. Off the play fake. Bledsoe. That's down the field to Moss, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Randy Moss. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Janikowski good with the extra point. And it's now 14-0. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. The numbers for Terrell Davis from a week ago. 21 carries, 89 yards and a touchdown. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Howie Long. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking long for Thomas. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Brown with his stick skills. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Doug Costin forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 3rd down and 13. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that went off the mark, a little late with the throw. On is the Hall of Famer Ray Guy to punt this away on 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake, Elway rolling to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Elway. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Elway. That is caught. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A 1st down carry for Davis. And he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Going quickly here to Thomas. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. 3rd and 7 now. From the gun, it's Elway. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They run again with Jackson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 8. Looking to throw. Bledsoe. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there for Vegas. 64 yards. Throwing on 1st down. Bledsoe. Touchdown. Terrell Owens. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Raiders take a 3-touchdown lead. Janikowski adds the extra point, and it's now 21-0. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. So the Broncos come back out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC. A CD after this game, there will be 4 weeks left in the regular season. So this is far from the final version of what we'll see come January, more of a first draft, if you will, as all these teams fight for a better position.
And you pointed it out so accurately there, Brandon. After this game, 4 weeks left in the regular season, and then the playoffs officially begin. But for some teams, trying to fight to make it to the playoffs, they're actually in a playoff push right now.
Inside give to Davis. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
A pass there complete to Sutton. They'll give him 4 yards there. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, Elway. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Out comes Randy Moss and company as they take the field. We're in the 2nd quarter. He already has 2 touchdowns. We know how good he is. That's well documented. How do you continue? Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by the 8-time Pro Bowler Steve Atwater. After the interception, here's Elway. Pass complete to Judy on the out route. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Getting this ball out wide for Davis. And here he'll get it down to the 7. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Elway. Right back to Davis. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Elam able to put this one through. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. Now a give, it's Jackson. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll run again with Jackson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here's Ray Guy now on to punt it away. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. They begin with a run by Davis. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. To throw is Elway. Middle of the field to Jefferson. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Thomas has got it. Complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. Up the middle to Davis. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down and 8. Play action. It's Elway. And brought in by the tight end Cook. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Elway will throw. And the Raiders have got him. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Throwing to start the drive. Bledsoe. And that one too wide and incomplete. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Bledsoe. He's got Casper over the middle. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the gun on 3rd down. Bledsoe. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Here's Ray Guy now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. On 1st down, Elway. Got a man right side. It's Sharp. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here's Elway. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and this shows on the scoreboard.
And he will have a Broncos 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Complete. Jefferson the target. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he'll just get rid of it. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Elway looking to pass again. That's complete to Sharp. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Here's Elway to throw. Caught right side, Davis. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Elam's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. This taken in at the goal line, and he'll be stopped up at the 25. Second half starts with a run by Davis. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Davis. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Davis, he'll try to run for it. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Here's Chris Jones now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Now Brown. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Bledsoe got a man. It's Brown. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. On the give, here comes Jackson.
And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3.
On 3rd and 2, Bledsoe. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Off play action. Bledsoe over the middle, and there's a diving catch. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Bledsoe. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. On 1st down, Bledsoe. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Back to throw. Bledsoe.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown Raiders. Tim Brown. 39 yards.
And the Raiders are able to add on to that lead.
Janikowski good with the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback.
Now the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now it's Elway. He's got his man Sharp complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. From midfield, Elway. And this throw will be intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Janikowski on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Back to the air. Elway after the pick 6.
He's got Sanders on the out route. It's caught.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. From the gun, a give to Davis. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They keep it with Davis on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. They go again with Davis.
And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Elway. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's a give to Davis. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Elway now off of play action. That is caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders 30. A quick throw caught by Sharp. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. His whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense isn't going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Mike Burton.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. They'll start here with Jackson.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Bledsoe.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. The throw over the middle, taken in. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now it's Elway. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle.
And the Broncos are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Now Elway. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Throwing again, it's Elway. He's got it. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
A run now with Holmes.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Priest Holmes
punching it in from a yard away.
And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Justin Simmons firing all the way in from his safety position.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
On 2nd down, Elway. Thomas has got it, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, Elway looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Holmes. And captain comeback John Elway. Charles, he's trying to do it again here.
47 regular season comeback victories in his career. But I think the stat that really leaps out at me, 12 times he did it in the playoffs. That's winning time.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Again, it's Elway.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Now Elway to throw.
Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An out cut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Yeah, they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. To throw is Elway. It's complete to Cook. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. From the red zone now, Elway on 1st down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jared Cook, his 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Broncos have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point by Elam, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Now a play fake here on 1st down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This is 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Bledsoe. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this one hits at the one, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. So the Broncos now down by 7, a minute 51 on the clock. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's Elway. Throw left side complete. That's Holmes.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Throwing now is Elway. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Elway to throw. Pitch and catch here to Cook.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Raiders have just about sewn up this football game.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. And they will take a knee here. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Well, taking that knee, maybe just a sigh of relief. They withstood a big fourth quarter comeback. Able to hold on, though.
Certainly looked like they had things going their way, didn't it, in the fourth quarter? They had to just hold on. As you said, furious assault on them, but they were able to get it done, take a knee, and head to the locker room with a win.
And Charles, in this one, the fourth quarter became a lot more interesting, I know, than I anticipated. Probably you anticipated. A comeback bid falling just a little bit short.
You're never supposed to count a team out, and I know we didn't on air, but mentally, I just didn't see this type of a comeback, especially one that put them in a position to put the real pressure on them down the stretch.
So for the Raiders, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, any slim hopes they had at a playoff berth gone now as they drop to 4-9, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.